Question number 3. Animal researcher Amalia P.M. Bastos led a 2021 study about a wild Kia parrot that used small stones as tools to preen its feathers. Skeptical colleagues had initially suggested to Bastos that the Kia's interactions with the stones might simply be blank. But Bastos and her team showed that the Kia was using the stones deliberately. Which choice completes the text with the most logical and precise word or phrase? Is it A. intriguing, B. obvious, C. accidental, or D. observable? So, we have an animal researcher and she led a 2021 study about the wild Kia parrot. That parrot is using small stones as tools to preen its feathers. But her colleagues are skeptical. That means they are not sure or they doubted. Had initially suggested to Bastos that the Kia's interactions might simply be blank. So they don't believe it. They are skeptical. But Bastos and her team showed that Kia was using the stones deliberately. So which do you think we should choose? So if you said C, well done. That is the right answer. Choice C is the best answer because it most logically completes the text discussion of Bastos' study of wild Kia parrot. In this context, accidental means unplanned or unintentional. The text first describes Bastos' study, which concerns a Kia that is observed using small stones to preen its feathers. The text then mentions colleagues who are skeptical. That means they have a doubt. They are doubtful about Bastos' findings, and finally describes how Bastos and her team responded to the skepticism of those colleagues. Given that the colleagues mentioned in the text expressed skepticism regarding Bastos' findings, the best answer choice must be one that completes the text in a manner such that the skeptic's opinion regarding the Kia's use of stone disagrees with that held by Bastos and her team. Since Bastos and her team showed that the Kia's use of stones was deliberate, that is intentional, the skeptic's opinion in this context must be that Kia's use of stones was unintentional or accidental. And that's why A is incorrect, because the best answer choice is one that portrays skepticism or doubt of Bastos' claim that the Kia's usage of stones was deliberate or intentional. If the skeptics found the Kia's usage of stones intriguing or fascinating, this would not be at odds with the position of Bastos and her team. In fact, it is reasonable to believe that someone who agreed that Kia's stone usage was deliberate would also find it intriguing. And B is incorrect because obvious means evident. Correct, because if the skeptics believed that the Kia's usage of small stones was obvious or evident, this would not be contrary to the observation of Bastos and her team that the Kia's usage of stones was deliberate. In fact, these opinions would be consistent with each other. And D is incorrect because if the skeptics observed that the Kia's usage of small stones was observable, or in other words visible, this would not conflict with the claim of Bastos and her team that the Kia's usage of stones was deliberate. Instead, these positions would agree. So you can see that we have to choose a word. Because they are skeptical, we have to use the opposite of deliberate, because Bastos believes deliberately Kia is using the stone, whereas the skeptics, they are doubtful. That is, they feel that it is accidental.